Hey family, let's talk about slavery. Grab your Bibles. Leviticus chapter 25 in our Bible study. So here God is talking about slavery. Again, this isn't the only time he talks about the regulation of slavery. Ha! This is surprising to a lot of us who are lukewarm because this chapter is thrown in our faces all the time. Take that, Christian! Your God approves of slavery. And this is the only chapter that we know because this is clickbait. This is what our non believer friends like to throw into our faces. Well, if we weren't so lukewarm, we would know that Exodus chapter 21, 26, and 27 are better examples and go into great detail about owning a slave. And so that's what we need to say as our rebuttal, which is like, you're right, God does say that. But did you read Exodus chapter 21, 26, and 27? Because in there we learn the rules and regulations to slavery. Y'all, it's not easy and it's expensive. It is to deter you from wanting to take on slaves and definitely not make a business out of it because it's expensive. You're financially responsible for these people for the rest of your life, clothing them, feeding them. There's no abuses allowed. There are lots of boundaries. You can't kidnap anybody, right? So what we got to stop doing is blaming God, holding God accountable for how us humans screw things up. We take American slavery, the history of it, the abuses of it, and we apply it to God in Leviticus. That's the problem. We apply it to God in Exodus when he starts talking about slavery. We have to remember regulation is not approval. We have to remember and really process this. I want you to take this away and really think on it. We all know as believers that God gave us free will, right? So why in the world would God, who respects the boundaries of free will, would he allow another human being to take my free will from me? Think on that. Why in the world would God approve of you taking my free will when he won't even take it? Do you get it? Okay, so that's one. The other one is why in the world would God free the Hebrews of slavery of 450 years in the Egyptians from the Egyptians to only go back into slavery and to enslave others? That does not add up, does it? So we have to remember regulation is not approval. God had to regulate it because he knows our nasty, nasty human nature. And in our human nature, we want to dominate one another. So God says, all right, y'all are going to do it anyways. It's running amok. He's like, so we're going to regulate it so that you don't want to do it. I'm going to make it so hard on you fools that you're not going to want to dominate one another or make money off of it or make it an